ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free men to die. We want no cowards in our camp, never let their brothers fly. We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free men to die.
Native Americans and Hispanics, who you are according to this Bible. According to this Bible. The brother before me just told you who you are according to the curses, right? And if you are truly children of the Most High God, you must have brotherhood. Right. You must bring yourself together. You must stop doing what as your oppressor, acting as your oppressor, acting like something you ain't. You must not be that person. Give me Zephaniah 2:1, please. What you gotta do is, blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, what you have to do is not just come out of her, but y'all gotta gather together. You gotta come together as one people, one nation. Work together to bring us out this oppression. Bring us out this oppression. We have to come together in matters, all things. We have to educate ourselves. We got to work with ourselves. We got to build businesses with ourselves. Right. Right? We got to do these things, right, and stop shopping at Ching Chung Nail Shop. Stop shopping at Mr. Moab liquor store. We have to come and go to Ray and Pookie liquor store, right? We got to go hit Nene's nail shop. We got to go hit Nene's hair shop. We got to deal with all people, us and us only. The only way we're going to be able to get out of this oppression if we come together and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. If we do not follow these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, we're going to continue to be oppressed. We're going to continue to be destroyed. We're going to continue to get them foots on our necks, the knees on our necks. $27 million is what they gave George Floyd. Was it George Floyd? What they gave his family, right? Was his life worth that? Would you give your child up for $27 million? No. You're going to say, okay, this is my only child. I'm going to let this white man put his foot on his neck for $27 million? How many people would do that crap? That's nothing. $27 million is nothing for the life of your child. Give me that scripture. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Zephaniah 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Hold on. Say, gather together, yea, gather together what? O nation not desired. All right, who is the nation that's not desired? Who are the people that don't nobody want? Don't nobody want to be bothered with? The Africans look at you like you ain't nothing. Right. The Chinese look at you like you ain't nothing. Right. The Arab look at you like you ain't nothing. Right. You look at you like you ain't nothing. Right. Why you looking at you like you nothing? What it say again? Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Gather together, O nation not desired. Them people, them trash, the dust of the earth that don't nobody want. Gather together, O nation is not desired. You know why the Most High wants you to gather together? You got brothers and sisters, you got cousins and stuff like that. Guess what? When you and your brothers and sisters hang out, when you and your cousins hang out, what y'all do? Y'all got each other back. Regardless of what goes on, y'all got each other back. Y'all gonna work with each other, right? Y'all gonna look out for each other. Y'all gonna take care of each other. Y'all ain't gonna stop. Okay, you need something to eat, here you go. This is what these brothers do with me. These my brothers. If I need something to eat, one of these brothers gonna feed me. If I need something to drink, one of these brothers gonna hand me a water. That's what we do for each other. When we gather ourselves together, O nation is not desired. Give me Amos 3 and 2. Matter of fact, give me Mark 12 and 30. because we're going to talk about brotherhood, and what we need is brotherhood today. If we don't have brotherhood, we ain't got nothing. If our brothers don't work here to show each other brotherhood, they're going to kill each other on the street. They're going to rob each other on the street. Right. They're going to be trying to mess around with each other's wives. Right. That's not what we want to do, Israel. That's not what our Father told us to do. The Most High don't want us to do none of that. What He wants us to do, gather ourselves together, right? Show brotherhood, show sisterhood amongst each other, right? You got that? No, give me Mark 12 and 30. They want us to work together. Our Most High want us to work together. Our power want us to work together. Want us to come together, support one another, not just in word, but in deed. Support these businesses that these black. Why we gotta say buy black owned? Why we gotta say black owned? The Chinese don't say buy Chinese. I don't know how to say that in Chinese. The Chinese don't say buy Chinese owned. The Arab don't say shop at Arab owned gas stations, Arab owned liquor stores. They don't say that. But us as black people, the nation is not desired. We gotta come here and say what? We gotta say what? Buy from your brother, buy from your sister. That's bull. Right. That's bull. Why I gotta tell my brother to buy from me? Why I gotta tell my sister to buy from me? Why I gotta say, you should support your brother, you should support your sister? It should come natural. But you so destroy black man, Native man, Hispanic man. You so goddamn destroyed that you don't know how to support your brother. Right. You don't know how to support your sister. Right. You got that scripture, brother?
This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 30. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
Okay, so thou shalt love thy God with all thy heart.
And with all thy soul.
And with all thy soul, love thy God with all thy heart, with all your mind, with all you think about, with everything you do.
And with all thy mind.
And with all thy might. Might.
And with all thy strength.
And with all thy strength. Give me 31.
Verse 31. And the second is like namely this.
So hold on. So chapter 30 was the first commandment. Now chapter 31 is the second commandment. He said the second. Now y'all gotta understand this. If y'all can see that it's written in red. So Yahweh Shah Mashiach, what you call Jesus Christ, said this. Right? So I'm giving you straight up what Christ said, your king said. I'm giving you to you word verbatim what he said out this King James version of this Bible. What'd he say?
And the second is like namely.
The second is like namely. That means it's like the first. The second is like what they named in the first. So what's the second one?
And the second is like namely this. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than this.
Now this is where a lot of people get confused. Love thy neighbor as they self. You got to understand that thy neighbor ain't the person that working in these stores. That's working in your oppressor. Your neighbor ain't your oppressor. The neighbor ain't the person that lives next door to you. Your neighbor is that man and that woman out them 12 tribes. The same as you. Out these 12 tribes right here. Your neighbor is your brothers and sisters out of the 12 tribes of Judah, out of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's your neighbor. Your brothers and sisters, the same people that went through the same slavery as you, the same oppression as you, right? The same harshness with you. That's your neighbor, that's your brother, that's your brethren. Those are people who you are like, supposed to be like, supposed to work with, supposed to build stuff with. Not Esau, not Moab, not Amalekites, none of them. You're supposed to build with the 12 tribes, right? And then the Most High sit you on top. What does it say?
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 7. Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother. Do you go, the same person that came out, the man that came out your mama womb next to you, do you hate him? Do you hate your brother? Do you hate your sister? It say what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
Thy what?
Thy brother.
Thy what?
Thy brother.
Thy brother. Thou shalt not hate what?
Thy brother.
So you should not. Thy should not. Thy is you. Should not hate your brother. Right. Hate your brother. You don't kill your brother on the street. Right. You don't rob your brother on the street. Right. You don't break into your brother's house. You don't sleep with your brother's wife. Cause what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
Because thou should not hate thy brother. That's why you don't kill your brother. You don't stalk you don't kill your brother. You don't hate your brother. You don't steal from your brother. This is why you don't do those things. Because thou shalt not hate your brother. Read.
In thine heart thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy brother, and not suffer sin upon him.
So you should not rebuke thy brother nor suffer sin upon him. Right? Give me John 15 and 12. Right? You should not hate your brother. Love your brother. Embrace your brother. Help your brother. Help your sister, right? Sisters, so sisterhood to one another, right? I see a lot of sisters out here, oh, she got the same dress on as me. So, if me and my brothers all dressed alike right now, we all dressed alike right now, we probably got our clothes from the same site. We don't hate each other. We got our clothes from the same site, did we not? We don't hate each other. We don't hate each other. We like, oh, bro, you got that. I got to get that next. I got to go cop that next. Come on, you got to show brotherhood and sisterhood. It's one and the same. It's one and the same. Give me that. Oh, hold on, wait. We're going to give you some more written in red. I'm just letting you know we're going to give you some more written in red. So that's Yahweh Sham Bashiach, Jesus Christ. This is a commandment from Jesus Christ, our King. This is a commandment. Come on, what did it say?
This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment.
This is my commandment. This is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Jesus Christ is non-negotiable. This is what you gotta do. This is a commandment. This is an order. In the ISUPK, that's what we call it, an order, right? And every order must be followed. No excuses. What does it say?
This is my commandment.
This is my commandment.
That ye love one another.
That what?
Ye love one another.
That who?
Ye love one another.
That's you, black man. That's you, Hispanic man. That's you, Native American man. Love one another.
As I have loved you.
As Yahweh Shai, not me, Yahweh Shai has loved you. Right? Loved you. Keep going.
Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this.
This. No greater love than what?
That a man have than this.
No greater love than a man have than this that we about to lay down right next. What's about to come out of Christ's mouth next. He say no greater love is this right here. No greater love is this right here. What is it?
That a man lay down his life for his friends.
That a man lay down his life for his friends. I have already explained to you that your brethren, your friends, your sister is those a part of these 12 tribes, your people, right? So as your friend, another brother and sister in this, right? That's following this truth. In this ISUPK, keep going.
Verse 14, ye are my friends.
Christ said, ye are my friends. And you know what Christ did for you. You know what Christ did to you, right? And you didn't deserve what he did for you. But he did it for you, right? And guess what? He thought about it, he's like, you know what? The word of the Father I must do is an order.
That's right.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works out.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.